Folksy folks, I hope you're having a good day. We're today with Kingdom, chapter 395, 396, 397, 398, 399, and the big 400. It feels like yesterday when I just want to start it. The story of Xiao and Zhang. Remember how it was back then? The translation. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, and with this, we will have reached 400. The big 400. The big 400. Let me get that, because otherwise I can't use the mouse. And that's uneven. 1 second. That should be better. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's good. Good enough. 400, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we will be reaching. So with chapter 9, I just went back like I always do. Before I always start these videos, I generally always go like back to like the last chapter. Just like read. And then basically I know right away what happened. And obviously last time it ended off with Ohon slashing in the arm. Slashing the arm. So we'll see how it goes from here. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to win. Here's the main character. I'll do it, against one of the best spear users in the world. One could argue that he shouldn't win, but hey, we will see. We'll see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Ohon has always been a prodigy at what he does, so we'll see how it goes down, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 396. Days upon days of training. Oh, this is going to be like one of those flashbacks where you just see him train like, and he trains, and he trains, and he trains, and then ultimately at the end it concludes with him like slashing him down like, yeah, I've done it, just like I always train or something like that. No one's going to let you go. Aye. And there we go. Right into it as well. Like, and we're not switching away. Right into it. Alright. A single flash. Ohon's spear reaches first. Everyone is shocked. Just cutting the arm. I mean, that looks like it's, that looks like it's, going right through the artery. That's kind of what it looks like. Not across, down. That's what it looks like. But now he's getting serious now. Oh, in his spear, like he just like grabbed it. He's about to strike him, but I feel like Ohon is about to attack as well. Ohon fends it off. Oh, and nicks him in the face. Everyone is stunned. Question mark, question mark. No way. Massacre! Massacre! He managed to hit the Earl not once but twice. Nani? Does this mean he's seen through Earl Shi's spear technique? Adjutant, this unbelievable! It's unbelievable, but Honsama has managed to catch Earl Shi with his form, and you just see him holding the spear like, let's go, say bye. I mean, he wouldn't hold it like that, because that's going up and that's going sideways. He would be holding it like that. Let's go, sonny boy. I'm ready to attack ya. Or more like that. I'm ready to attack ya. Come on, sonny boy. Come on, sonny boy. Come on, sonny boy. Unlike Earl Shi, whose techniques were self-taught through actual combat, Honsama was trained from the foundation up in the orthodox spear technique. And in that spear technique, there exists countless different forms to be used against your opponents. Defense, counter, offense, forms devised for different effects. And if in combat, Honsama is able to utilize these forms. Elshi, the reason you will fall by my hand is because you let me observe your technique for too long. What nonsense! You half-dead brat! Those so-called forms are nothing but theories that exist only on paper. Only on paper. paper, yes, I've been rereading the first book of A Game of Thrones lately. Just you can kind of see how far I'm not that far, right? But I only started yesterday, alright? Leave me alone. But only on paper, alright? Only on paper. That's where they exist. Only on paper. What you use is swinging around a spear in a place that isn't the battlefield. Getting cocky just because you fluked? That is right. To properly utilize those forms in actual combat, it would require extraordinary amounts of training and experience, especially when up against an opponent like Earl She. But that is exactly what Hon-sama is demonstrating. It has finally borne fruit. Those days upon days of exercise and training. It's that grind. That grind. You know, if you want to get to the best, if you want to get to the top of the top of the top, one person I always think of when I think the top of the top of the top, 0. Grind. 12 hours a day, grind. Sleep, wake up, continue grind. Continue grind. Continue grind. 5 years straight, and you'll reach those heights. The very, very tippy top of the tippy shop. That's where you'll hit, alright? That's right, I am the only one who knows, and he's like, what? Yeah? No. The basics start from the... Ooh, it's actually see Osen teach him. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. No. The basics start from the center of your right half. If you're letting him take up the spear, then you should find a proper teacher, Banjo.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Lord Osen probably did it on a whim, but that was just how rare of an occurrence it was to see him exchange words with Hon-sama. And there he goes, like, haha, that's right. It was on that day that he became a spearman. It was on that day forward that Hon-sama's training began, and you see him like right. Actually, has anyone of you seen Ip Man with like the wooden block or like the things protruding out of it, like that's what it reminds me of. That it will just in this case he's actually got a spear. He's not using his palms and his elbows like. Why does nobody ever fight like that? Like in real life? Like, why does everyone always go for a punch? Like why does everyone always go for like the quick ones too? Or like the Dempsey. Okay, I've been reading too much Hajime no Ippo again. Damn it! Why does everyone always go for those moves, right? Why can't anyone ever go like a palm strike and then like an elbow, just like a two-piece move, like Why would you never see that? I would actually prefer that to like fists flying. You know what? I really would, because to me that's just more scumbaggy with like the elbow, like a two-punch, like a two-piece, like you just wanted my fist. Well, here is my palm. On the elbow. Like, to me, that's just more interesting. That would be just more fun, I guess. It was on that day forward that Hon-sama's training began. And it is through that steady effort that he is now able to fight. And it seems like he cuts off part of the armor and nicks him in the face again. Hon-sama! Hon-sama! Gulop. What's Earl She gonna say? Nothing. You know, I respect... I want to see my boy Shin, alright? I want to see my boy Shin, right? But... man, that is just cruel. That is just cruel, man. That is just cruel. To switch from that to suddenly this. I mean, it's Shin, so it's gonna be epic, alright? But man, you kind of focus on Ohan and then just switch away like that. That's just cruel, man. That's just cruel and unusual. You can tell I'm having a good day today, can't you? You can tell I'm having a good day today, can't you? But yeah, we're going back to Shin. Shin is fighting, on a horse. Everyone's fighting on a horse today. They're always on like the ground and everything, standing for themselves. They're all fighting on a horse like, ha! I've got a longer reach. I've got the longer reach. Granted, I don't know why you would have a longer reach with custard and cream biscuits, but oh well. And we switch back to Ohan. Oh, so we just had literally just a tiny little panel of shit. Okay, switch right back to Ohan. Thank you. He's breaking Honsama's form with just pure brute strength. Honsama. I mean, he is bleeding heavily, bro. Not good. The young master's used up all his strength. Nani? You put Earl She. You possess a weakness. A weakness? Sha-fa-fa-fa-fa. As if the Earl is anything like that. And that is the fact that you are a human being who has rejected the notion of living. Oh my. Oh, you're attacking him now. You're attacking his personality now. You're attacking him as a person now. Oh my, I thought you were going to attack him as like a swordsman. Like, oh, your technique lacks refinement or anything of that sort, but no, just straight up like, haha, you suck as a person, or you lack as a person. Oh my. Yeah, he just invoked the rage. What in the world is he? The thing that felt off to me yesterday was due to how he lacks the instinct of self-preservation. Ah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. He's not, yeah, he's got nothing really to live for, so he's being kind of reckless, I guess. All humans by nature will protect their own vitals out of reflex. But Earl She, for whatever reason, that does not apply to... Oh, stop falling, you stupid mouse! We'll put it here. It's going to fall backwards, but who cares? For whatever reason, that... You know what? I'm going to use my keyboard. Move this. No! My keyboard doesn't reach. Yes, it does. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for all of you, because I just picked up the microphone. Damn it, is this frustrating. Alright. All humans, by nature, will protect their own vitals out of reflex. But Earl She... Let me just move that a little bit so it's not in the way. But Earl She, for whatever reason, that does not apply to you. The actual reason matters not, but... Against my ability to penetrate a single point, that will be a fatal weakness. If I'm able to push inside by using my form, and he's like trying to like go for it's like going through fire almost, where you're like just protecting your vitals and just going through it like that, or going through punches, you know. But in his case, it's going through his spear. Make it through, and he just go. Oh, his arm just flies off, just. I think he got nicked as well. Yeah, he definitely got nicked. There's blood flying out now that I look at it closely. Ah! A walking corpse like you! Don't try to block my path, you bastard! Ohan! Ohan! Let's go, Ohan! Let's go, Ohan! Ohan! MVP of this chapter. Of course, it's not. We're not over yet. Well, actually, no. It's the end of this chapter, but we're right through this stomach. He's got no reaction at all. He's actually got no like you look at his face. He's just like, while being stabbed, he's just like. Down, bro. Down, bro. Oh, bro. So that was his weakness. That he just didn't care. Which is actually a very good weakness to have. That you just don't care about your own self-preservation. Because, fear makes us stronger in most cases. Sometimes it can be a hindrance, but in most cases it's actually a positive. So it's good to see that that's actually his weakness. Considering that we got his backstory too, it makes 100% sense. Over the past few days, I've been trying out a lot of water. A lot of different water, I should say. This one is a Yorkshire... I know you guys can't... Can you? Yorkshire Vale water. And I don't know whether it's the worst water or the best water that I've ever drank. It feels like it's a little bit like mineral water. I love mineral water, by the way, but it feels like it's a little bit like mineral water. It has like a tiny little bit of like a sour beginning taste, which makes it feel like it's mineral water. But after that, it like just dilutes. It's like, after that, it's like regular water. And I don't know why I like the fact that like the the first sip you take is kind of like mineral water. I don't know if I like that or not, considering it's supposed to be normal water. So, does that make this the best water I've ever had or the worst water I've ever had? I still don't know. One of these days there will be a water tier list, alright? A water tier list. I'm going through all the waters right now. And I'm not sure how to rate this just yet. It's not accidental like mineral water or something, right? No. It doesn't say anything of that sort. I bought it as still water. And like the first, it's not even the first sip. The second it hits your tongue, it's like a tiny little bit prickly. Like mineral water. But then after that, it's like flows. Just flows. And it's so weird. It's so weird that I can't judge it, right? Anything else, like I can usually judge. I would consider myself a good taste tester. And I can't judge this. I know it's a drink, not food, but still. Anyway, that day we're getting flashback on him. We're getting flashback on Earl Sheep. Did they hit you again? Are you going away again? Yeah. Tomorrow, please. Come back safely, Oni-chan. Please. Come back safely, Oni-chan. At long last, I return. Yeah. I knew it. I knew there'd be something like that. I knew he would say something like that at long last, I'll see you soon. Or I'll see you again. Something like that. Oh! Holsama! Earl She of the Wayfire Dragons has been slain by Ohon of the Yokoho unit. He did it! Chapter 397. Onwards to the headquarters. Phew. You actually did it, young master. Kiko, Kikai, Soman, Shoshin. Go spread the word that the captain has slain the enemy commander, Earl She. Yes, sir. But Ohon, yeah, good. He catches him.
Marvelous! Absolutely stupendous, Holtama! But we don't have much time before noon is upon us. We must quickly treat your wounds, and then hurry on onwards. Hurry on towards...
No need for that. We go now to Gohomei's headquarters. No hesitate. Like, he's losing so much blood, but he's like, nah, we're going. We're going, alright? I know where he reminds me of Oki right now. Like, Oki, you know, when Oki died, he was like, I can feel the end of my life. But we move. And that's kind of what it reminds me of. Man, I miss Oki. Meanwhile, at this time, Shin was still in battle. He's still... He's still battling. He's still battling the best of his ability. It's going back and forth. It truly seems like it's going back and forth. But if Ohan has managed it, I don't know how you will manage Shin. But if Ohan has managed, Shin, you gotta somehow manage too. I say that and he gets nearly knocked off his horse, Shin. And there is no special trick behind the strategy. The enemy's plan is to have their right wing charge into the fray from the sides, pincering Gaimon-sama between them and Shin's personal unit. Hishin's right wing, Gaimon and Shin, which is why they've bolstered their right wing with their best fighters. However, so long as we know that they are coming, defending against them isn't hard. We simply need to shift Gaimon-sama's battleground towards the left and fill the vacated space with defensive troops that are ready to receive the enemy. And on top of that, my troops have always excelled at defense. Well, let's see how this goes then. As long as the right wing doesn't reach them, Shin and the others in the center will remain isolated and without aid. Surely this isn't all you have. Strategist of the Hishin unit, Kaio-ten. Definitely not. Kaio-ten, I know. This plan is for the sole purpose of allowing the Hishin unit to reach Gohomei's headquarters by noon. And to achieve that, it is necessary for Shin and his men to step headfirst into a death. Good. Gaimon and Shin have drifted towards the left far enough. Now, the signal. Yes, ma'am. That's the signal, Kukai. What is as I thought? They have a plan. Now then, what will you do, Hishin unit? And in the background, you just hear that. Kukai, all troops in the right wing, halt! Swiftly disengage from combat and reassume your formations. We are turning right and hereby making a direct line straight for the enemy's main headquarters. Everyone's shocked. What? The right wing just disengaged. Oh, shin. The right wing pulled away. What the hell are they doing? They're leaving their commander behind and running. No, basically, it's gonna come down to like, what do you lot want more? Do you want to go after Shin? And if you do so, then the others will get away, or are you gonna go after them? It's gonna be like one of those. They're leaving their commander behind and running for it. Wah! Ha ha ha. A feint. Do they intend on looping around to our rear? They're clearly heading past us. Are they aiming for Gourmet's headquarters? But if that were the case, then you would be failing to consider the actual battlefield. Even if you were to bypass our troops here, Gourmet's headquarters is still guarded by several more reserve armies walking in tandem. In total, they number 30,000 men. Charging in when you don't even have 1,000 soldiers with you will only result in being caught. Send 500 cavalry after them as a precaution, and I'm sure you must be aware that with the departure of your right wing, the blade which we had gathered in the left against them. We're back. Alright, with chapter 397, I think you could probably hear that the door was opening. Someone just came in, and you know what the mistake I just made? Maybe I could remedy it. Come on, Cable, go behind the microphone, please. There we go. Haha, I did it. My keyboard. This super sophisticated keyboard that I've been using for like 3 years is literally just a normal, regular, standard keyboard. I used to have one with like, you know, all these extra buttons, mechanical, so on and so forth. And then I bought this one because I don't need anything else at the moment. If I ever do need like a more sophisticated keyboard, maybe I'll get one. But as of right now, that will do me just fine. Even when I was playing like League of Legends, and even when I was playing like Dota and Smite, I still use that one. Because you know what? As long as my hand can reach from one point to another, I can make all these combinations myself. I don't need extra buttons. That's what I've got my mouse for. Despite the fact that my right click doesn't work on my mouse. I mean, it does work, but it doesn't work great. And my middle button seem to have stopped working, or is starting to stop. Yes, it has started not working for like the past 3-4 weeks or so. But besides that, I do have a mouse with extra buttons. That used to be my favorite button, double click button. This one here, but it doesn't work anymore. So now I have to double click myself. You know, I can't just click on that. At least the forward and backwards on the internet, at least those buttons still work. But in general, I probably need a new mouse. And I need a new keyboard. I actually have like a very good mouse that a friend of mine gave me a long time ago because he used to work for like an electronics store, and he used to get like a super discount. So he gave me like one of those super good mouses that cost like £500, like one of those like very expensive ones. But it requires batteries. That's what it boils. That's what it boils down to. It requires batteries. So I don't have batteries, and I don't like using things that require batteries because this one requires a cable. I don't even ever need to worry about it. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Regardless, folks, chapter 397. Let's continue with where we left off. I've got the page open here. It's only been like 20 minutes or so for me. But yeah. So if they're basically they're all running. They're all running. That's what it boils down to. My thoughts about the water, it's not been that long, but my thoughts about the water haven't changed at all, in the slightest. But if that were the case, then you would be failing to consider the actual field. Even if you were to bypass our troops here, Gohome's headquarters is still guarded by several more reserve armies working in tandem. In total, they number 30k men, and you have barely a few thousand. You have barely a 1k. And I'm sure you must be aware that with the departure of your right wing, the blades which we had gathered in the left against them shall all be turned towards your captain's shin. Redirect all our soldiers on the left towards the centre, and butcher every last one of those fools who have charged into our midst. Here Here they come. The enemy is swarming the center. They're going after the captain. They were already surrounded to begin with, but now with those numbers. So what does the plan here require that like the actual battle continues to remain a one-on-one? Is that what the actual plan is? Tighten up with the shields. Yeah, it's do or die. The right wing has managed to break through. I'm lucky that I'm recording manga because I can just pause. It doesn't mess up anything. I can just put it all together, and at the end of the day, it's still going to be the same. So there's no real break. Even if I have to like take a minute break just between what I'm doing, because whatever. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's tighten up with the shields. It's do or die. The right wing has managed to break through. All that's left is for us to... Oh, he just got slammed. And he didn't manage to put up any defense, any spirit. He just got right to the face. Lieutenant N. Is he dead? I think he... Like that... Like he was like looking away, like da 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 da. Just got slammed out with this spiky part. I'm surprised his head hasn't come off in all honesty, but... Damn! Is he actually... I mean, it makes sense. 1 minute of hesitation will get you killed pretty much, but like that was insanely quick. That was like 3 panels and done. Go left. Try to move slowly to the left while fighting them off. Denju, Ryusen, do all you can to stop the enemies coming from the right. Hua, Shugen, Ryuyui, make us a path to the left. Leave it to us. Haha. Your Hishin unit's having quite a bit of trouble, I had thought you would have come up with some sort of miraculous plan, but it appears that has ended in failure, as I thought. There's... Oh, he's going after Shin. There is a difference in the level of our strategist, and I wouldn't be so sure about that. I wouldn't be so sure about that now would I? I mean, the captain... Go on. You wish to leave Shindon right in the middle of the enemy ranks? So, going by what you just said, Shin and his 2,000 men will be left right in the middle of the Gaimo army, 13,000 troops. We have no choice. If we wish to allow the right wing to make their way to Gohome, then it's absolutely essential for Shin to stay behind and keep Gaimo and Jonso occupied here. So, it's gonna be one of those, like you gotta go up against 6 times your numbers and you gotta succeed. But how exactly are we meant to pull out after the right wing breaks through Shin, honestly speaking? I don't believe you'll be able to break out with your own strength once you're caught inside, even if you did somehow manage to actually kill Gaimo. Kill them all! Crush them! Clump up! So don't worry about trying to escape. Push them back! And just keep on... Oh, that's reckless. It's Shin, so you can't trust that he will pull through, but that is a super reckless plan. So long as you keep fighting, I'm sure. Kill them all! Commander Denju! I'm sure. Squad leader Taku, stop. We're done for. What the hell are you doing, Ryu? Help will come. Okay, that's what they were waiting for. That is what the help. Okay, from the right, enemy. That's one of those. From the right, enemy troops approaching. That's not the Hishin unit. Good grief, what troublesome kids. Toe Army General, Ryukoku. He made it in time. That's the Ryukoku army from the next battlefield past the mountains. You guys aren't the only ones who can work together with other armies. Now who's the one with the better strategist, the Gaimo of the Way Fire Dragons? The Hishin unit begins its counterattack. Okay, so it wasn't one of those, fight against 6 times the numbers. It was one of those like, just hold on until the riders of Rohan appear. Now, that's basically what it was like. Wait for me. What did Gandalf say? Wait for me. At the first dawn of light, I shall bring forth an army that shall help you all. Something along those lines. I have not read Lord of the Rings in a long time. I've not watched Lord of the Rings movies since I was like 8 or 9. So that's how old they are. But like straight up. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. Just wait for me and we'll come and arrive. Chapter 398. Reasons for not fighting. Keyword here, not fighting. Yeah, they're all shocked. Allied reinforcements from another battlefield, eh? I suppose that shows that Wei soldiers aren't the only ones who can call on other units for support. But still, I'm impressed they managed to creep their way here without us noticing. I have been outplayed. Chapter 398, a reason for not fighting. They made it! They actually made it here in time. It was lucky for us that Ryukoku, the most quick-witted commander amongst toes in a circle, happened to be situated right next to us. Ah, good. That's good to know. Last night, Ryukoku's commented, "You wish for us to send you reinforcements? Tomorrow, the Hishin unit will be using Shin as a decoy to draw the enemy's attention, thereby allowing Kyukai to lead a detachment to assault Gohome's headquarters. Once Kyukai has departed, I wish for the Ryukoku army to ride to Shin's aid, as he will be surrounded on all sides by enemy forces. So I'll have to take my timing into account. Correct. Coming too early will result in catching Gohome's attention. It can only be after Kyukai is gone. But tarry too long, and Shin will be the one to fall instead. What is this? You're the one coming to us for help, but you have the cheek to demand all these other infringements and requirements. We have our hands full with our own battle. Did you think we'd jump to help you? Even assuming I did send help, they would still need to bypass a mountain. Getting the timing right is easier said than done. No, if it's General Ryukoku, then I believe it should be a simple task." True. Okay, yeah, kind of true. I'm a done nowadays. That's kind of true. Ryukoku-sama, we've already invested so much of our resources into this plan. Having come this far, the Shin army absolutely cannot allow failure. Cannot allow any failure, okay? Everything is for the sake of taking Choyo. Do not get carried away with yourself. Know that it is... One second. No. Know that it is shameful to have to ask others for help in warfare. I know. Kaio 10 of the Hishin unit. You owe me one. That's gonna come back. That's gonna come back, right? Has to be, right? It has to come back, right? Right. One second. You know what I have to do. Actually, you know what? There we go. Phew. Still, Gao the way fire dragon say. In a way, you could say he's one of my Lord Oki's loose ends. Ben, Tay, fan out to the left and right and hit their flanks. Our target is the Raging Bull, Gaimo. Yes, sir. What's this, Shin of the Hishin unit? Did you purposefully set yourself up as bait to trick me? It's not just you. We're doing this to pull one over the entire Wei army.
Gaimo-sama, please fall back. Junso-sama gave the word. He says dangerous enemies have appeared.
So just like Oki and the others, you two deny me a proper conclusion to a duel. Obviously, if you're willing to stay here and keep fighting, I will gladly play along Wei Fire Dragon Gaimo, but something's bugging me. I heard from your strategist, that Junso guy, how Oki and Rempa avoided your duels, but are you sure the truth wasn't that they were avoiding you so much as they didn't consider you to be a worthy Oh my. New foo. It seems we meet again, Gaimo. Oh, there is the legend. And there me, you're like a newborn babe who has somehow managed to grow into a raging bull, but without maturing in the least. Even if you girlishly challenge me to a duel. Honestly speaking, it's not quite worth the effort. Go. Do you understand what I mean? Once you have discovered something worth clashing for, I shall gladly send you to the next world. Farewell. So even you are spouting the same things as them. Those fools who try to dress up warfare as some romantic struggle with the words of dreams and sentiments. You have been poisoned by their teaching. Shin of the Hishin unit. There is no such luster in warfare. Significance of battles or dreams. These are nothing but honeyed words to learn those ignorant people who don't know any better. War is simply a slaughterhouse for the strong to butcher the weak however they please. Nothing more, nothing less. My, if you say so. I mean, your horse looks badass, but if you say so. You're wrong. No, I am not. And that's war. Clang.
Gaimon-sama, please hurry.
In that case, I'll give you until our next meeting to prepare a satisfactory answer for me. As a man who is following in Oki's footsteps, and he just like slashes through 30 people.
Here comes Gaimon.
Don't go, Sama. Gaimon-sama is herring right into the enemy. What? Follow Gaimon-sama. Wave Fire Dragon Gaimon. They're gonna return. He's gonna return. They're gonna meet each other again. I like that. Ohan just got rid of his Wave Fire Dragon. This is still a thing that's going on. Same with like Rempa. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Rempa in the future. Maybe we'll see Gaimon and Rempa in the same arc, with Shin maturing to the point where they both take him super serious and actually, you know, I will have some sort of conclusion there. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, of course. But that would be kind of sweet, considering that he's got that history with like Oki, who obviously Shin is following in the footsteps in, as well as Rempa. So that might be something that may be a thing in the future. Who knows? And Shin is still slashing through people now. Ugh! Come on, guys. Just hang in there a little bit longer. Ugh! Yeah. Come with me, you guys. We're breaking out through the right. We might have gotten late a fair bit, but now we're heading off to Goemei's headquarters to it. Yeah. You thought Kyukai was the only one that's gonna go. No. This is shit we're talking about. This is shit. Like, look at all the cuts on his face. He's bandaged up as well. He's like, nah. Let's move. Let's move. Great General of the Heavens, that's me. Let's move. Let me move. I want the glory. Let's move. And although I do feel like out of this battle, Ohun will be the one that gets the most glory, considering that he took out Earl Sheep, but you know, that's just the way it is. Urgent news! What is it? Enemy forces to the north have bypassed the Earlshi army and are heading right towards our camp here. Furthermore, Earlshi himself has also been slain.
Nani? Massacre?
Earlshi of the Wayfarers was defeated. What numbers are we dealing with? More than 3,000. They won't be a problem then. Send out the headquarters garrison and the reserve armies to intercept them. Yes, sir. Report. Urgent report. Bro, my lord. The best moment of Kingdom. Honestly, I know there's been so many great moments of Kingdom, but still, my favorite moment to this day is the, my lord, I bring news. My lord, the Shin, all the other armies have formed the coalition and are aiming to attack us. That is still my favorite thing of the entire show. There's the one guy coming in throughout the whole chapter being like, I've got news, my lord. That is legitimately the best part of the whole entire manga. No competition, actually. No competition. Like, that is like a 10 out of 10 moment. So I don't give 10 out of 10s easily, but that moment itself is like the best moment I've seen in my whole life. Report! Urgent report! For heaven's sake, what now? Shin troops are closing in on our headquarters from the west. It's the Rokuomi army, and they number 8,000 men strong.
Nani?
The enemy's reserve units have finally begun to react. It's obvious that the reaction was delayed. That means the other two groups must have arrived first. That's why we chose to come slightly late. Gahahaha. Yeah, right. We will be the ones to take Gohomei's head. And everyone is moving. Everyone is moving. Chapter 399. Close in. Alright, the scenario devised by Ohon. And it's all coming together. The target is Gohomei's head. Hon-sama, please do not push your... No. Yokoho unit, 3,000 men. Out of my way! Rokuomi army, 8,000 men. And then we've got the Hishin unit, 2,000 men. Alright, you can see it. That's Gohomei's headquarters. Report! All the horses are coming in. Report! The enemy approaching from the south can't be stopped. Our western defensive line is also being pushed back. Report! Our forces to the north are struggling against the enemy. Both Jian-sama and Jito-sama have fallen. They've broken through the first line in the west. Curse it! There shouldn't be that many of them. Just focus on crushing one of them first. That should give us the time to reform our defenses. Damn it! If it were only two, it would still be manageable. But for 3 of them to hit us at the same time is... Our reserves armies still haven't completed the defensive encirclement. It would be better to call them back up and bulk up our defenses here. If we send the order out now, will they make it in time? Could it be that this was no simple coincidence and those 3 army forces planned to hit us at the same time all along? It can't be. Something like that. Nani massacre. That's exactly what is happening. Step It was my mistake to have assumed that the Tow army would be the main attacker of the Shin army, just because this army numbered the greatest out of the entire enemy forces. Homei-sama. Right from the very start, the enemy's true offense was to be conducted by those three strike forces. But it's true that Rokyomi fielded over 10,000 men, but the other two should have only been 5,000 man units. Would they really have tasked the attack to such weak units? Our greatest miscalculation is the fact that those two 5,000 man units would actually manage to bypass the fire dragons, LC and Gamma. Yeah. They're underestimating Ohon and his squad and the Hishin unit. If I remember correctly, both the Gyokuho and the Hishin units are led by relatively young commanders. You could say their plan itself is also youthful. The fact that we did not catch on to their plan must mean that the only thing they decided on was to hit our headquarters at the same time. However, this plan is a double-edged sword that carries the risk of causing the entire Shin army's collapse if even one of their strike teams failed. Tow would never have considered a gamble as risky as this unless he knew who he was talking to, unless he had trusted them. Could it be that this plan was thought up by either the Gyokuho or Hishin? Well, yes, but they still had to. Tow still had to give the agreement, the consent. The era of the 6 great generals and fire dragons has passed. It is now fallen to myself and Riboku's generation to steer the rudder of China's battle. Hence, I believe that Kanki would be my destined rival in Shin, seeing as we are of the same generation. Oh my! Some more Kanki hype, oh my. Kanki, I mean, to be fair, Kanki has been steamrolling everything, like legitimately, he's been steamrolling everything to the point where it's not even a competition anymore. Like, he's just like, hey, I'm back. Like, just like, the way he just walked right in the Coalition Army Act, the way he just like, like, literally just like, just like walked right past everyone. It's like, yep, I can do that, and I can get away. Ha 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 ha. Come on, bro. This guy's like an actual savage, alright? However, what is surprising is that the next generation of Shin's youth, who are destined for greatness, could very possibly be already rising to prominence right now. And you see the image of those three. There is one person missing that they keep. I wish he was here too. Just so that all of them, just so like the 4 of them, I think technically 5 if you count 10 as well. Obviously, you've got Kyukai, Shin, Ohon, Moten, and Ten. And if you got those 5 there, perfect. That would probably be my thumbnail if all 5 of those were there. I know 10 is a strategist, but still, alright? It still counts, alright? Speaking of Moten! Okay, so we hop right over to Moten, alright. The next generation's great figures, report! They've broken through our second line. The enemy has already come this far. How could this be? What are the men doing? Send out all the men we have. We must keep the enemies away from our headquarters. It's useless. Tow has sent the 3 blades, in which he holds absolute confidence in. Now that they've reached our throat, they cannot be stopped. That's Homei Kantoku. Okay, here it says counter-offensives. Let's see how it goes. The cheering ahead is getting louder. That means a battle must have broken out around Gohomei's headquarters. Captain! There's no doubt about it. We've managed to successfully pull off the 3-pronged attack, and that means all that's left is a contest to see who can take Gohomei's head first. And you see Ohon just like slashing through everyone. Rokuomi is like, hoya! 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 Sonta! 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 Sontaran Force. That's basically what he's doing, for those guys that don't know. Search up Sontaran Force. Doctor Who. Sontaran chant. Sonta! 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 As a matter of fact, both the Gyokuho unit that had arrived first and the Rokuomi army that had followed knew that their roles in this fight was to be the diversion. Gohomei's headquarters would only fall via an opening created by attacking it from multiple directions and forcing the defensive garrison to shift directions and leave their rear exposed. In other words, it was the duty of the Hishin unit who had arrived last to strike the decisive blow against Gohomei's headquarters. Kyukai? Go, 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 go! We can do this! That's Gohomei's headquarters right there! Don't let them get past! Yeah! Don't fucking interfere! Gakurai! Garu! I leave the rest here, and Kyukai just goes ahead. Wait! You idiot! Baka! You can't do it by yourself. Get back here. Here comes a single rider. Right, it's not just a single rider. It's the ton tan. That's who we're messing with right now. It's not just a single rider. Get it right. Get it right, people. Get it right. And you just see the foot. You just see a wave of people just getting blown back. You know, Woman Kingdom without decapitation, as we all know. Report: a portion of the Roku Omiao is about to break through a second line. The West request reinforcements. You fool! This isn't the time to be worrying about that, huh? Kyukai just in there like, like the assassin she is. That's the enemy. That's the enemy. Where's Gohome? He's not. We haven't seen him since he gave an order. So I think he's dipped. That's the enemy. That's an enemy soldier. Hurry up and kill them. Just Kyukai, just slashing for like 20 people. Bam. Nani? Kyukai arrives at the headquarters. Oh man, that's a bad. That might actually be the thumbnail. That might that might actually be the thumbnail. I have to say. Chapter 400. Fall and retreat. So we know what they're gonna do. They're gonna bounce. Thanks everyone, Hara. Thank you for giving us this amazing manga. Chapter 400. Fall and retreat. What? How did clatter? Hey, we see Gohome there, so he's still there. Okay. We're under attack. The command tent is under attack. Kyukai just dashing through everyone, just slashing through everyone. Zack. Oh no! Home-sama is going to Home. And Home gets out a sword like, haha. No, I may be the strategist, but I may be a strategist general, but I know how to fight. Oh. No. Down. No, what was that really Home? Was that we can't see it. He's got a helmet on, but I don't think so. Not like that, bro. I know Kyukai is a badass, alright? It just lashes through people in the dozens, right? Like, just sack. Just sack. Just like that. I find that hard to believe, to be 100% honest. She did it. Everyone is shocked. Hold of it. You friggin'... That is not Home-sama. You friggin' did it, Kyukai, yeah. Grab his head so he was a fake. I have no clue what Gohome's face actually looks like, but it's obvious given your reaction just now. Where did he go? Go to hell, Shinscom. Was it him? Just then. Where? What panel was that? With everyone staring. There was a panel with everyone staring? Where? I must have missed it. There it is. He got away. He got away. But if he's abandoned his headquarters, then Gaio, I set fire to the surrounding region. Raise high a smoke signal to alert the... if you can wipe out all their armies, just wipe them out. Then they won't have the force, they won't have the numbers to retaliate and just attack them. Like, just attack the whole country. Wipe out all the numbers right now. Burn them alive. I sound cruel, I know, but burn them alive. And then attack the whole city and be done with it. That's what I would do. I know it sounds cruel. I know it sounds. I don't know, like a second Mangoku would be born and everything. But that's what I would do. To be totally honest, all right. It's war. You gotta be cruel sometimes, right? Set fire to the surrounding region. Raise highest smoke signal to alert the entire battlefield of the fall of Wei headquarters and the Shin army's victory. Gotcha. Just leave it to us. Alright. Hey, over there. Kano-sama. Could that perhaps be to the various Shin soldiers still struggling in battle? Aye. The sight of that pillar of smoke was like that long-awaited beacon signifying their turnaround victory. We've won! The headquarters has fallen. Look, no doubt about it. That's the way headquarters are. That's no way. Phew. Well, yeah, well done, Horn-sama. But Gomei got away. Bah! Now Hishin gonna take all the glory for himself.
Hurrah! Surah!
How could Homei-sama... Well, they don't know. Phew. Come on, it's time to clean up the trash. Let's finish off these leftover mutts. Ha! Shin, we did it. We've won. Phew. Rumble? Yeah, you bet. Shin, he just sees an army in the background running away. Oh no, is that the Toe army? Okay, so we're switching over. I thought that was like Gohomei retreating. I thought that was what it was. Toe army versus Reo army battlegrounds. Reo-sama, what happened? It would appear that the Hishin and Gyokoho units have admirably fulfilled their task. Don't forget Rokuomi, sir. Homei-sama, please let us take the front. There is still the possibility of us running into enemies here. Homei-sama, with the loss of our headquarters and command chain, our various scattered forces are now left completely isolated from each other. Furthermore, the morale will also have been robbed by the sight of that smoke plume, making reforming them a difficult proposition. However, there still lies one flaw with the enemy stratagem, and if we are able to capitalize on it right now... Is that you, Homei? Reo-sama. Of course. Reo would know, the master would know where the student would end, or what the student would do. What happened, Homei? My sincerest apologies. Our headquarters was lost to a simultaneous attack carried out by 3 enemy units. They were able to bypass Earl Shi and Gaimo. Earl Shi has already been slain. Nani? Well, this is a surprise. I would never have expected there to be someone other than Toe amongst the Shin forces capable of defeating Earl Shi. Likewise. But what's done is done. In which case, all that's left is for us to exploit the weakness in the enemy's plan at this very moment, which is that they're all split up and the smaller forces are here and the larger forces is further back. I don't know. Though our headquarters may have fallen to the enemy's hands, it also means that because they have concentrated all their strength at a single point, the heart has become utterly exposed. I'm sure you know what I refer to, of course. You mean Toe himself? Oh, you guys are underestimating him. I get what you're saying, right? All the big boys are somewhere else and whatnot, but you lot are underestimating Toe. This guy could alone slash through 50,000 men himself if he wanted to. He's Shakespeare, alright? He is Shakespeare himself. In the last 3 days of combat, my troops have shrunk the distance between them and Toe down to a mere fifth of what it originally was. And as long as we can be certain that there will be no reinforcements riding to Toe's aid, all I need to do is consolidate all my forces, then give my signal to Ranbihaku to lead an all-out attack using everything we have, and Toe should fall in but a few moments. That has to be like the coolest armor we've seen in the show. He looks a little, looks a little bit like the Hawk of Light or the Hawk of Darkness, whichever one you want to prefer. Yeah, that's what he looks like. That's what the helmet looks like. It's straight up like, oh yeah yeah, da 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 da. Behelit. That's what it looks like, alright? I don't want to say what anime it is, but Behelit, alright? Behelit. That should tell you everything, alright? The Behelit or Behelit, whatever you want to call it. That's what it look. That's where that character looks from. That's where that helmet looks from, alright? Friggin' Femto. That's all I'm gonna say, alright? By killing Toe, we will seize the pulse of the Shin army, swaying the scales back to away victory in a single strike. The Battle of Choyo is not... Where did he just come from? Shin just appears out of nowhere, like, which one is it? Please escape, Homei-sama. You son of... That is some super quick faking, just selling out your teacher like that, like, wait, which one, who of them is Homei? You are Homei, he's holy Homei, that's Homei, you're son of a, and just dead, in the middle of saying that, dead, Shin appears, but is the real Homie gonna get away now? That's a good question. So it seems like the only one of the Wave Fire Dragons that is still alive right now is Gaimo. So, what's Shin... you know what, folks, I love you all. But I have to end the video here. You know, if I don't, right, then we won't have a schedule. Then we won't have a schedule, alright? I have to end it here, damn it, alright? So I will see you all next time. Well, I'm gonna continue right now, folks. So I will see you all next Monday. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day. Peace out. And the way fire dragons have been eliminated by water. Well, that is a super quick like Homer was like on it instantly. Like this truly the student has surpassed the student has surpassed the master. Truly. Anyway, folks, I'll see you all for the next one, everyone. Peace out until then, have a nice day and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody, peace out and have a nice day.